Few months ago, I have published a Spring Boot Microservices course on my YouTube channel, and many people liked it and gave some very positive comments about it. And also, I have received a few questions about how I have set up the initial project, root project, and then each service as a submodule. And it seems I haven't explained it enough. So I would like to make a quick short video about how I have set up the initial root maven project and how I created each Spring Boot microservice as a submodule of it. So let me make a quick demo of how I have set up the initial project structure. So let me quickly demonstrate how I have set up the initial projects here. Also, if you want to check out the code, you can see it on my GitHub repository. So basically, we are setting up a root project with this name, Spring Boot Microservices course, right? So here I click on, from my IntelliJ idea, I click on this. Instead of choosing Spring Boot, you can select Java, and here you can select maven. And as I already have this directory, I'm going to make it to just one, and select the JDK version that we want to use. In our case, it's JDK 21. And you can set up what is the group ID and artifact ID. So here I have group ID com.SivaLabs and artifact ID Spring Boot Microservice course. Now simply create it. So this is going to be our root maven project, and it already generated this pom.xml. But by default, it's going to be a jar type packaging. But this is our root maven project, which is going to have submodules. So we need to change the packaging to POM. Okay. So once we have changed it to POM type, we can have modules. Okay. Now this is our root project, and we don't need SRC. We are not going to write any code directly in our root project. Now let's say we want to build a catalog service. Now what I did, go ahead and create a new module, and here in IntelliJidea Ultimate Edition, we have support for directly creating a Spring Boot application. So I have selected Spring Boot and write catalog service. And again, here I'm going to select the language, and here one thing to remember, we are creating a maven based project. So again, here I have selected maven, and here you can give whatever the group ID, artifact ID, and project JDK, select 21, next, and then choose whatever the starters you need as explained in the video, and create a project. Okay, now it created a child module catalog service. Now here you can go ahead and simply add a catalog service. Now from our root project, we have a child module, which is nothing but a Spring Boot application. But what if you don't have IntelliJidea Ultimate Edition? Maybe you are using Community Edition. So then how can you go about creating a Spring Boot application as a child module? So what you can do, you can go to Spring Initializr, start.spring.io. Okay, so here again select the build tool as maven, language as Java, whatever the latest Spring Boot version, and fill all the project metadata here, and select whatever the starters you want to generate, and click on generate. So it is going to generate a zip file. So unzip that, copy that, and come here, paste it. So it's another module now. Now, if you want to add it to this root, you can simply again add it to module demo. So I just make it as a demo, but it can be a order service, it can be whatever payment service, anything. So it is as simple as that. Create a root maven project, change its packaging type to POM, create these modules, and then you can, if you are using IntelliJ idea, you can choose to create a new module and select Spring Boot and then generate it and add that as a module here. Or if you don't have Ultimate Edition, you can go to start.spring.io, generate the project, unzip the downloaded zip file, and copy that folder into this root directory here, and again add that as a module. As simple as that. I hope this clarifies the question of how I created root project and then added submodules into this root module. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.